What's going on, everybody? It is your main man, Big Eye, the talk of the town, Mr. DETV.ch.com. And it's Tuesday, business roll call, special edition. You know, it's just a lot of going on. And we had a a beautiful turnout last night with business roll call. So I decided to do it again. Over 1,000 views, and it hit early in the game. So I'm your main man, Big Eye, the talk of the town, Mr. DETVCH.com. Leo, what's going on? Let me know if this audio is good because I actually moved everything around and I had to actually put it back. So I'm not sure. I didn't get a chance to do a real good test on it. Willie Vargas, what's going on, my man? How you doing? Beverly Zimmerman, happy belated birthday to you. Great day, Ivan. Happy Tuesday, Rashina. What's happening, girl? How's everything? And as my man from back in the day say, everything. What's happening? Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. So you know the rules. Rules to the game is put your name of your business below and share it. So I need you to share it right now. Hit the share button. Sharing is caring. The day was a beautiful day, and in spite of this nor'easter that we're supposed to get tonight, it goes that way sometime. How was your day? What did you do today that changed the life of someone? That's what it's all about. Chris, Officer Chris, what's going on? Hey, Corinth, what's up? How's everything out there in the land of Newcastle? Audio is clear. Appreciate it, my man. I appreciate you. So tonight, I got someone that I'm going to bring on in a second. Her name is Tatiana. Tatiana is an amazing person. And her and her husband are doing some great things in the city, in the state of Delaware when it comes to our kids. And since last night we was talking about kids, I had to hit Tatiana up, and I wanted her to bring her on so she could tell you more about the program that they got going on called Team Sharp. So if you can, just check it out real quick, and we'll bring it in and we'll put the link below. But before we bring Tatiana on, Tatiana, if you're out there, what's going on? Brandon Pierre, what's happening? How you doing? Let's see, we got the Pillars Massage. That's what's happening. All right, we got David Lee, we got Brandon Pierre that came on. Let me know, give me a thumbs up, wave, whatever, all that good stuff. So this is business roll call. Business roll call is for you to use my platform to share your business information, share what you got going on, all that. Leo said if you need home theater, smart home integration, Leo is the man. Leo came over and hooked all my stuff up. So everything in my house runs off of my cell phone. Crazy. So excited to join you tonight. Tatiana, I'm going to bring you in about 5 minutes. But what I need you to do for me, Tatiana, because I need you to do the request. So if you could do the request in 5 minutes, for me to bring you on, I'll bring you on, and we can get down with the get down. As my father used to say back in 1975, get down with the get down. So it's business roll call. I need you to share it. It's going to be an exciting night. Any questions that you have regarding the children, regarding about this program, you definitely want to ask Tatiana. I am very, very excited to bring her on. Again, Team Sharp. So look that up on your night. I don't want to say in your spare time, and I want you to look it up right now, unless you got 2 monitors, because I don't want you to lose what we're going to talk about tonight. So again, put your business below, or a friend's business, tag a friend. But most of all, I'm gonna need you to share it, because this is how it goes down, right? Facebook algorithms are I'm not going to say they're screwed up, but I'm going to say that they know what they're doing. Donovan, what's happening, my man? Put your name of your business below, Donovan, with the Crazy Hood Snacks. Excuse me if I jump around. It's my professional ADHD kicking in. Is the only thing about it is I did have my medicine tonight, so I do know exactly what I'm doing and how to get right back to it. Tatiana, thank you for throwing Team Sharp in there. I appreciate you. Okay, so Donovan, Team Sharp, put your name of your business below. Share it. And what we want to talk about, wait a minute. Give me a second. All right. Let me move this back up here. Bam. And boom. Boom. All right. The get down. Get down with the get down. That's what it's all about. Bob Turner, what's happening, bro? And let me see. Team Sharp, and algorithms. See, I told you I have my medicine tonight. Kicked right on it. I lost it again. The algorithms. So what I need you to do is share this, because the way Facebook is set up is that if you, depending on the function, depending on the popularity of it, that's when people are seeing it. So I need you to share it so we can break through through the algorithm jail. All right. Today was a very interesting day today. I actually had, did an interview with Carrie Evelyn Harris, running for U.S. Senate. I got the video. I'll have it up in a couple days. But I have to say, this might be the first person running for something that I might endorse. So DETV might have to endorse this person because wait till you see the interview. The interview was amazing. She is a great person, but most of all, and I can't forget, I got to give a crazy shout out to my homegirl, Kathy McGinnis, votebeginners.com, running for Delaware auditor. Am I right, Kathy? I got politicians chiming in. That's when you know you made the big league. Are they chiming in on the news journal? Nah. They're chiming in right here, DETVCH.com. Share this again. So, we might have to start endorsing candidates this year because the following is huge. People really like us. People trust us. And we are the people that, basically, we're the people, that society that people forgot about, but we have a voice, and now we're moving forward. So everything I tell you is the truth, nothing but the truth. So help you, you know what I mean? But more or less, it's to help all of us. So that's what it's all about. Business roll call. Put the name of your business below. Kelly, what's going on? How are you? Rodney Pratt, what's up, Rodney? Rodney, throw some. Rodney Pratt is an awesome dude, but most of all, he does some awesome, great work when it comes to framing. So if you need anything framed in your kitchen, from portrait to a portrait, hit Rodney up. Rodney Pratt Framing and Gallery. Michelle, what's going on? Thank you for coming in tonight. Okay, I'm excited. Share this. We're talking about kids. We're talking about teenagers. We're talking about Ivy League colleges tonight. We are talking, and we're talking to Tatiana from Team Sharp. I am so excited to bring her on. She did a TED Talk. We got people that's doing really great things coming on and supporting what we're doing, and we're going to give them all the free pub in the world, because that's what it's all about. Sometimes you don't need a charge. You just need to let people know what's cracking in the neighborhood. All right, so that's what it is. Put the name of your business below. Thank you for joining us. All that good stuff, Tatiana. Okay. I also want to do this. I'm gonna put the link below. Right, I'm gonna put the link below. Wait a minute. Let me put the link. This is if you want, not if you want, because you want to join DETV as we, my fault. All right, what I'm putting right here, what I'm gonna need you to do is hit that link right there. That link will sign you up for DETV, a business roll call, but most of all, it will actually put you in the register for a free DETV business roll call T-shirt. That right there, we're gonna do some amazing things. This is great, this is good, but what if you can go somewhere and have like a one-on-one or like a big seminar, small but big seminar, business people that can help you. That's what we're doing. We're putting together this new virtual, this new meetup, this new digital, this new era, because a lot of things, people forget about the small business owners, and it's everyone on here, like, they either have an idea or some people might be scared to launch it. DTV, we're business roll call. We're here to help you. You might need some ideas or anything when it comes to marketing, advertising, finding an accountant. That's what it is. Business roll call, DETV. That's what we're doing. So sign up right there. 3 Pillars Travel. That's what's up. Sign up right there, and I will be more than I'll be ecstatic. And then, that would be phenomenal. Just sign up. It's an easy sign up. It's something real easy to do, and we'll definitely benefit from it. We'll have guest speakers. It's time for us to win. Just time for us to win right now. And damn it, we're going to win. All right. I'm going to bring Tatiana on. I'm so excited to talk to Tatiana. Her and her husband is awesome, man. I'm gonna tell you right there. So Tatiana, I'm calling you right now. Right now. Yo, TJ Merced, yo, call him. That dude is crazy. He came over and fixed my hole in the wall and my pipe, and now my kitchen is dry. I appreciate you, TJ. Call him. Merced Plumbing. Ricky Patrick, Delaware Originals, shout out to you. Appreciate you. I think I saw Castro come in. Castro Law Firm, that's what's happening. Share this right now. It's only a second. Just share it and tell people, like, yo, this is Business Roll Call. You want to get in. Whew. All right. Here she come. Wait a minute. I got to put my earphones on. Where are my earphones? Because I can't hear Tatiana. Don't worry. Boom, boom, boom. Sorry, having trouble. No problem. Hit me with a request again, Tatiana, when you're ready. And if you can, get into a room that's well lit, and we'll make it happen. Bam. There you go. There she go. I'm listening to God's plan in my head. Been in my head all day long, and it's just an amazing song. So shout out to Drake for that. Said you declined. Hit it again, Tatiana. Things happen over there. Oh, just period. If you ever heard the song God's Plan, I want you to take a listen to it. It's an amazing song. But yo, it's so touching because he gave away close to $1 million in this video. Just handing it out, just giving it to people. And it was just awesome. I loved it. Very inspiring. Let's see, Lisa Reese. What's up, Lisa? SD and L Bell Bonds. That's what's up. So if you need a Bell Bonds, that's what you need to check out. My girl says she loved that song. Yo, that song is serious. The kids and I, Unique Butterflies, at least my kids and I that I teach at Kumba Academy are actually doing a music video. 3 classes are doing music videos, and 2 of them picked that song. So it's just funny how what these kids are doing because they really like the song. There's Andre Wright again. That guy's everywhere. Yo, Andre Wright, man, this is a good dude right there. He's my man. I love Andre. Good photographer, good friend, awesome. Going on the laptop. Okay, Tatiana, whenever you're ready, just hit me up and I'll bring you right on in. It's DETV. Share this right now. It's Tuesday night, the night that the Nor'easter is supposed to come and mess everything up. You know, the supermarkets where it had food at 1 o'clock, but there's no food on the shelves now. So Latoya, my girl, what's happening? Thanks for jumping in. If you missed the show last night, it was amazing. It was me, Latoya, Jahidi, Deneen White, who's having an awesome mother and son party. Party. And Monet Cunningham was so dope. Yo, check it out. We went from talking about kids and you're gonna love this. Artesian Furniture and Restoration. Shout out to Malik Shabazz. What's happening? India Cologne. What's going on? So I'm waiting for Tatiana to come in from Team Sharp. This is going to be a dope conversation. Make sure you log on and you share it with a friend right now. So last night's conversation, if you missed it, it's on DETVCH.com. It's on the front page. Make sure you check it out. The conversation, we went talking about the kids to, again, are you my phone was reading the messages that was coming in. Okay, Tatiana, let me send you another request. Let me see. Boom. Tatiana said, I can't add you. If you can request me, that'll be great. I don't know. Something wrong with that. Monet, girl, I was just talking about you. What's happening? How you doing? Let me see if I can bring Tatiana on real quick. Tatiana, I said I can't. Let me see. Tatiana, where you at? DETVCH.com. Be sure to share it with a friend right now. I am great. Awesome day today. Crazy interview. Let's see. Using laptop phone was giving trouble, but not seeing how to send the request. I don't know how to send it from the laptop. I'm not even gonna lie, Tatiana. I'll try the. I'll hold on. I'm not going nowhere, so we can see if we can figure that out. Andre, what's going on? Okay, here go Tatiana. We're gonna try it again. We had some problem with Monet yesterday. She tried for like 40 minutes, like in and out. Just she didn't give up. So don't give up. It always works out. Lorraine Muhammad, assalamu alaikum, sister. How you doing? My boy Andre. God, that's my dude. I'm a professional. Yo, you ever? Let me see if Tatiana's coming in. Let's get a drum roll. Delicious Craving food truck. Yo, that sounds ill. You got a picture of your food truck you could throw up? People are very visual. They might see that food truck like, I remember that. Sure, you got it. Whatever you need, Monet. Just let me know what you need. I had to turn my phone to the side to get on yesterday. Yeah, I think Latoya was having problems too. Watching from Delaware. Lorraine, share this. This is going to be really, really awesome. This is a program that everyone needs to hear about. It's called Team Sharp. I know you, Willie. A lot of people might not know you. That's the thing. But I want them to know you. That's why I said just put a picture of the truck there. Our Time, no profit. I think it is a nonprofit, Lorraine. Yeah, I believe it is a nonprofit. But it's crazy, right? They take kids and get them ready for college and get them in Ivy League schools, yo. Oh, all right. Tatiana, what's going on? Let me see. Don't worry about it. Fight through the struggle. The struggle's real, Tatiana. I ain't going nowhere. People need to hear what you guys is doing. And I know we set it up before and things happen, but I ain't going nowhere. I'm going to be here. Someone said they sell Herbalife. Who sells Herbalife? Salida, what's happening? Nonprofit, Our Time. I know that's right. This is our time. And it's the time. Andre, stay in the weight room. What you lose, like 100 and something pounds already? Joel, what's going on? Back to Lorraine. Like you said, it is our time. This is our time. But we have to understand that in order for us to win, we need strength, we need unity, we need equality, we need education, we need information, and we definitely need communication. That's organizing right there in a nutshell. So we have to do that, and it's our time to win. Let's cross our fingers for Tatiana because we're trying to bring her in. Cherish pads. That's what's up. What's cherish pads? I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I know a little bit about them, but I'm not sure. Tiana Russell, thanks for coming on. I appreciate you. So is Delaware Business Roll Call. Everyone got everything they're ready for the snow tonight or the snow tomorrow, the nor'easter that's coming that they propped up so everyone can spend all their money inside that supermarket. You know, you spend $300 in the middle of the week on food and everything is gone. And then they put down the prices. They up the prices by like at least 5 to 10% just to. Anyway, I believe some of that stuff sometimes is just man-made, that they just try to make it happen. All right, Leo Melick, Symphony Hi-Fi, 302-404, OJAM. OJAM, for real. Fred, what's going on, bro? How you doing, man? Want to bring you on in a little bit so we can talk about how people can better their life. I see what you're doing over there. You're coaching. You're doing everything, and I appreciate it, and I think people need to more. And you're an OG in the game, man. So I definitely want to pay homage to you, man. Real rap. Jennifer Stoner, thanks for coming in. CherishPads.com. Lorraine, appreciate you, sister. Thank you so much. I need my laptop. I don't have my laptop. Got all this stuff around me. Where's my laptop? Oh, shoot, my laptop's in my bag. I don't worry about it. DETVCH.com. Make sure you put your name and your business below. I want to bring you on. I want you to talk about your business. Also, remember when I open up the lines, you got 5 minutes to rant about your business. A 5-minute rant. So I'm going to let you go. All right? And you can talk about, she said, we'll try from husband's phone. Okay, Tatiana. Things happen. Don't worry about it. Brian, my man Brian, what's happening? Appreciate you, fam. Brian, what's going on, brother? Lunch next week. We got to get it. Michelle Johnson, awesome. And Jennifer Stoner, hello. We're great bringing Team Sharp's one of the founders, Tatiana, who is actually and if I'm not mistaken, she said she was from Tatiana. Where are you from? Because when I first sat down and talked to her, I thought the story was just freaking amazing. Okay. She is on from her husband's phone. Bam. The Ukraine. I think she said she was from the Ukraine. Dominic, what's up, bro? Love what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Those interviews is popping. Really, you really doing, you putting Delaware on your back, man. Really appreciate that. Malik, what's good, man? That's right. Delaware doing big things. Tatiana.
Hey, sorry. That was some attempts.
Hey, look, you tried. That's all I can say. You tried. So thanks for spending time and space with me, Tatiana. I really, really appreciate it. So can you so let me give you the intro. Drum roll, everybody. Here go the drum roll. Tatiana is doing amazing things in the city of Wilmington and throughout the state. Her and her husband have teamed up, and they're taking inner city kids, black kids, white kids, all kids that the society forgot about, and getting them, and correct me if I'm wrong, getting them right and ready for college. But not just any college, colleges that people, he said Ivan for president, colleges that we don't usually get to go visit, but you're getting them there. Am I right?
That's right. That's
Okay.
right.
I'll let you tell.
High expectations, high goals.
Okay, so what's Team Sharp? First of all, who's Tatiana? People like the we'll get to Team Sharp, but who's Tatiana?
Sure. Well, I'm a transplant from Ukraine. Born and raised in Ukraine. Completed my education in Ukraine and came here to pursue my master's degree in public administration with the goal of going back and helping lead the new Ukraine movement in back home. But got married. Very happy that happened. But life has a way of, having twists and turns. And together with my husband, we discovered a passion for cultivating future leaders, diverse leaders, African American, Latino leaders, to be able to access spaces that historically have not been accessible. And as a vehicle to achieve this goal, we selected preparing students to go to an elite institution of higher education, very selective college. So that's what we've been doing since 2009. We started off in Camden, New Jersey, working with youth in South Jersey and Philadelphia. And in 2012, we made Delaware a home. And in 2015, so just a couple of years ago, we launched our work with Teen Sharp also here in Delaware. And very exciting, this past summer, we had opened our first headquarters, and it was the headquarters in Wilmington, Delaware, in the community education building. So we are super excited to be a Delaware-based nonprofit that is doing work regionally, serving 150 students across the Delaware Valley in our Saturday program, and close to 400 students we will be serving already this summer across the state of Delaware. This is very talented young people who have modest to moderate income households, who aspire to go high, don't necessarily know how. And the how is exactly what Teen Sharp is able to provide to students.
The how. Let's talk about the how. What is the how? You know what I mean?
Right. So the how is complex, right? We have many issues that my husband and lots of other talented, hardworking people trying to solve for our kids in education. But what Teen Sharp is able to do as an after-school program is help guide students to make wise choices and to help them leverage the opportunities that are available to them in their schools to the best, and also seek out what are the opportunities available in the community to build up a stronger profile. So let me sort of speak specifically. Many of our students do not have a whole lot of access to what I called rich intellectual experiences.
Okay.
Just because you're learning math and English and social studies doesn't mean that a young person engages in critical conversation that stimulate the mind, that help grapple with big questions, and sort of really allow for them to gain deeper understanding of what things are, why things are, how things are, and so on and so forth. So our goal is to help students find those rich intellectual experiences, either within their school building, in advanced classes, or outside in our universities in the state, or through programs like ours. And it is these rich intellectual experiences that cultivate scholars that colleges would want to give a chance to, and want to build them up further. So we work with students to make sure that they enroll in the most rigorous classes, that they achieve highly in mathematics and foreign language, whatnot, and that they do so with school or despite the school that they're attending. That's one piece. And the second piece is a big one on leadership. So the challenges that we face in the 21st century as a society dictate what type of child, what type of young person colleges are looking for. And they are looking for change makers. They're looking for folks who are not going to shy away from solving problems, but are going to sort of walk straight at them and find solutions that will work. And so we work with our young people to help them discover their voice, discover their agency, to discover ways in which they can make a difference right now, today, in their community. So these, I would say, are two major aspects that we lean into, and combined with just sort of college admission strategy around where to apply for college, what is the wise choice of colleges so that they get in and they get good financial aid to make it affordable, is what we do.
Okay, all right. And I want to say this because I know we're going to get a plethora of questions. So right now we got three. Can you see the questions as they come in?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I want to go back to Leo's question. And this is education. Leo says, I have a 3.5-year-old and I'm fearful of public school and on the border of going to private. Advice.
Leo, listen, I have a 3-year-old too, and
yeah. Beautiful little girl.
As an educator, I'm in no better place. I would encourage you to visit a lot. You still have a little bit of time. This is what I'm doing, even though I'm both my husband and I working in education and look a lot at the statistics on different schools and whatnot, but these choices are very, very difficult, especially if you have, certain set of values where we are looking for an institution where our child wouldn't enjoy the diversity that this country has to offer, as well as excellent education. So do not give up on the public route. We have institutions that can deliver quality services, but you really need to look. We have Newcastle Elementary School. I don't know what district you are in, Leo, that I think doing some really neat work. Lewis Elementary, Coomba and Great Oaks, in the city of Wilmington. So this is sort of more, Newcastle County and Newcastle. But do not give up on the public school system. I think the private school system will be there, but do explore options.
Okay, now Ms. Forrest said, do you have to live in the city to receive your help from Team Sharp?
No, you do not. No, you do not. We're working with students across the state of Delaware, starting in 9th grade and specifically buckling down in 11th and 12th grade through the program that is called Delaware Goes to College Academy.
Awesome. So let's do this. Let's talk about the why. I love the why. We sat down before and we talked about it, and I was so fascinated, but so mad at the same time because I didn't have my camera to record, how you and your husband got together and why you do it. So can you rewind for me and tell me why do you do this? Because over 400 students to get them into college, that is crazy. That is beautiful at the same time. And these are kids, like you said, that would never ever go to these colleges. So first question number one is, what colleges do these kids go to? some of your success colleges stories, and two,
Yeah.
the why.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The students that we've been working with, for the past 4 years, we've been very excited that 95% of them, so this is pretty much all but one every single year, do gain admission to one of the top tier colleges. 100% of our students do go to a 4-year institution, and like I said, the vast majority of them end up at a top tier institution. The reason we focus on the top tier institution is not because we love prestige or high ranking or like to tap ourselves and say, oh, we're just different and we're doing things somehow better.
Right.
But because these are institutions that, one, what parents and all of us care about most, they have most money to give to our students to come.
Oh, wow.
So many of our young people who would fit into the low income bracket would go to those institutions for free because they have a commitment to the so-called meeting full financial need. And so we love schools, colleges, universities that meet full financial need for our students, because that means a full ride,
Yep.
right? So what we all like to say.
Wait a minute, Tatiana. It sounds like you found the system and now you're using it to help these kids. Like you can go to an Ivy League school for free.
You can go to Ivy League school for free. Yes.
Give your website again so people can log on. Like, people are, and I also want to talk about, okay, as my professional ADHD kicking in, we'll get to the why, but those numbers are crazy. 100%. Yeah.
Go to 4-year colleges. Absolutely. So the website is www.teensharp, and that's TEENSHARP.org. And specifically for the Delawareans who are watching, I'm seeing a few of our parents joining from Philly and whatnot, which is super exciting. But specifically for Delawareans, we are currently in the recruitment season for our programs at Teen Sharp, the College Access Ambassador program, as well as Delaware Goes to College Academy. For Teen Sharp, we are looking for students in grades 8, current 8th graders and above. And for Delaware Goes to College Academy, we are looking for students currently in 10th and 11th grades. So you can find application forms on our website, www.teensharp.org. Yes, I mean, going back to the conversation of where students go, there are billions of dollars, millions of dollars that are going untapped because of various myths that exist in the community around what affordable college education looks like.
Right.
So often I have moms come in who so badly want for their little ones to go to college, and they say, I prohibited my child from looking at any college that is above $30,000, $35,000. And I know conventional wisdom would dictate that look for the lowest price tag, right? When we go and we buy a car, we buy groceries, we think of what's the budget, right? And we look for what we can afford. Now, in higher education, this logic is flipped upside down. Institutions that charge lower tuition do not have the so-called endowments, right? Pots of money, for the lack of a better way of explaining it, that are big enough to be able to make education affordable for children.
Right.
And so institutions like Ivy Leagues or the small liberal arts elite colleges, they cost $65,000+ a year, which is insane, right? No, who can afford to ever pay that? But they also have extremely large endowments that they can tap into to make that education affordable for any child they want to admit. So basically, these are the institutions that can fulfill the American dream and say, if you worked very, very hard at school and you did, all of these things that we consider to be merit, and we want you on our campus, we'll make it possible for you to attend. Don't worry about it. So wow. do not, I really want for folks to not be limiting their children's opportunities based on the price tag, knowing that, we live at a really good time when it comes to conversations around college affordability and college success. We know more than we've ever had about what are the barriers that different children, young people face on their road of acquiring college education. And there are a number of institutions that are coming together, creating coalitions for access, affordability, and success so that they can declare that we are in a business of no longer being exclusive, but opening doors. It's just too bad that so many kids who would have benefited from those opportunities are not aware that they exist.
Right. You have so many people chiming in right now that I know. Erica, shout out to Erica. She just wrote.
I love Erica. Erica is a rock star.
She said, you can also apply to become a tutor or an advocate for education. There are many ways to be a part of Tatiana's effort. That's what's up. You have Alleyne that says, listen to the woman. She's dedicated to our children as we are. Hashtag, I've seen her in action. Wow. And so let us, I'm so glad I tuned in. So if you just tuned in, I'm speaking to Tatiana, found one of the founders, her and her husband found Teen Sharp that helps kids of color to get into Ivy League schools. So what I need you to do for this episode is to share this right now so someone else can benefit off of this conversation. It's very important. We always talk about education in our children, and now we have someone, a real live person that really gives a damn and really, really cares and really doing amazing things with our children. So let's talk about the how, the why, and how. So how did you come up with this idea?
Yeah. So, my husband was born here, unlike me. He was born in New Jersey. And was generally a great student, had an opportunity. His mom, he always jokes, and I quote him, exercised school choice on steroids by sending her children all the way across the ocean to Ghana in West Africa, to give them an opportunity to experience excellent education at a price point she could afford, even though it meant being so far away from her children while they were in high school.
Wow.
And so with all of these experiences, when he came back, he did not know where to apply, how to go through the process, which is what so many of our African-American, Latino, low-income children, that's the experience, right? Doesn't matter how great I am, I apply to the schools I've heard about, not necessarily knowing what's best for me. And so he was able to get a full ride to an in-state college in New Jersey, Rutgers University in Camden, which was fantastic. However, he found himself, being able to take, upward of, 6-7 classes per semester and do really well in them. So how, this is for those of you who are far removed from college, that's way too much. And no child should be able to do well in that many classes if classes are truly challenging. So when we look at the research about where do students of color and low-income students end up going for college, we learn about something called undermatching. So that means that on average, a child of color or a low-income child is more likely to go to a college that is below their academic potential. And a lot of times it comes with a lot of debt as well. And so in my husband's case, that was his story, right? He went to a college, and even though he did not get himself in debt, he was also not able to benefit from some of the opportunities that his peers at elite colleges like the Princeton and Lafayette and Franklin and Marshall, whatnot, those kind of opportunities that were available to them were not available to him. So when we began thinking about what our passion for young people, how would we demonstrate that? Both of us had desire to share about our, what I call crooked educational journeys. I mean, both of us fared well, but opportunities could have been so much better if we knew better. Me being foreign and him being, from the community that typically lacks information about what choices to make. And so we decided to start at first it was just a mentoring program to share about our educational journey. And then we were like, listen, who are we kidding? Like, if we are going to be for real about this, we need to really figure things out, read the research and understand what's going to work, what is not going to work for us to move the needle and make a true difference and transform life outcomes for students. We are not about helping kids survive life.
Right.
We're about helping them thrive in life, and so that's how Teen Sharp came about, from a mentoring sort of program that was focused on sharing information about college access.
Right.
Through much research and lots of iteration, we emerged as a program that is invested in cultivating diverse, highly credentialed leaders who are prepared to attend a top-tier institution, thrive at a top-tier institution, so that they can then access these top-tier jobs and careers that have not been typically as diverse.
Well, so you can see the passion in you when you're talking about this whole thing. Like, it's not just something that you do; it's something that you are, and I appreciate that. And it's amazing. Like, for maybe about a year and a half, I always saw you and your husband. I'm like, who's that? Who's that? What do they do? And I heard about you, but I think you're one of the greatest people that live here in Delaware. I definitely appreciate what you guys are doing, because it really matters. Like, a lot of people that's watching this is sitting there like are saying, where was this program when I was in college, or where was this? And people are now they're probably looking to have kids just to send them to college through your program. I don't know, but I definitely appreciate that. Would you mind sharing with me a success story? A story of a kid that came from nothing and down there.
Well, I'm seeing a wonderful, we have several wonderful moms of Teen Sharp joining here. And I have to always shout out Teen Sharp parents.
Yes.
I mean, this is a commitment like no other, honestly. Miss Alleyne Wells of Philadelphia, we've had her young man, and she just posted a note. We've had her two brilliant sons since 5th grade, and now they're in 10th grade, and to have been able to see them grow, and everything that we've been through, and our goals for them have never been stronger than they are right now. I mean, it's been phenomenal, and having committed to the program for five years now. And having been a parent leader and bringing them every single Saturday. Every Saturday. I want to say it again, to Rutgers University campus. I mean, this is a heck of a commitment on a parent side. And so I just want to shout them out. And we have Miss Ramirez Alicia joining, and she's a wonderful mom of one of our Teen Sharp Delaware graduates, Alejandra, who is currently a freshman at Wesleyan University, one of the top tier colleges, one of the top 20 colleges in the country, 17% admission rate. So again, that's 17 out of 100 kids getting admitted. And she became that student who was admitted last year and went to this college in a full ride. So let me just talk about Alejandra. Alejandra joined us. She was part of our first cohort of Teen Sharp Delaware scholars. She joined us in her junior year. That's when we, in 2016, that's the grade that she was in. Who was absolutely brilliant, super driven, knew she was going to go to college, made straight A's in her school. However, was not engaged in a whole lot of activities formally outside of the school. And in terms of rigor, she attended the VOTEC school. And so VOTEC school gave her vocational training, but not rigorous academic experiences, rich intellectual experiences that a college like Wesleyan would be looking for. And just to contextualize, before we were coming to Delaware, I spoke to an admissions officer who is in charge of the Delaware region and recruitment in Delaware at Wesleyan University. He's no longer there, but at that time, he shared that, quite frankly, there aren't that many public schools in the state where they could recruit from.
Okay.
So in other words, he was saying that there aren't that many students attending public schools in Delaware, even if they're the top of the top in that school, who are to succeed on their campus.
Wow.
I mean, this is scary stuff, right?
Yeah.
So what you are hearing is that our kids are going to school Monday through Friday. They are doing what they are told to do.
Right.
Alejandra was that student, not knowing that they don't stand a chance. They do not stand a chance.
It sounds like a trap. That's what it sounds like.
Yes, it's a trap and it's a lie. And our kids walk around and thinking, you know, here I am, a salutatorian of my class, right? Number 2 ranked student. I gotta be able to get admitted to Harvard, you know, or school of that sort. I gotta be able to go on a full ride, not knowing that that's just not how the game works. And so in the case of Alejandra, she was behind in terms of her math trajectory, which is something that is very important for parents to watch out. Many of our students of color and low-income children get tracked, right? So they get placed on a lower academic track in math and in English. You know, they don't have access to the AP classes and honors classes and college classes, right?
Right.
All of these things that it's like, you know, it's like points in a video game that you got to be able to accumulate for you to even stand a chance. So Alejandra had no rigor whatsoever, right? Behind in math, even though she's proficient in Spanish. Spanish is her, you know, native language. Did not formally complete classes to demonstrate her proficiency. That's another thing that colleges are looking for. At least 3 and ideally 4 years of a foreign language, because the hope is that folks are actually proficient in the language, not just, you know, completed credit. And so all of these things Alejandra had to complete and catch up on between January of her junior year and until December or really November of her senior year. So in 11 months, this young lady completed 4 or 5 college classes at WilMU, at University of Delaware, at Del Tech, right? So she would leave her school and do those things. She completed classes online. In 11 months, she completed 3 levels of Spanish. She joined a nonprofit board. She implemented an initiative at her school. In the summer, she participated in an entrepreneurship program. I mean, the profile of the student was tremendous and much only possible thanks to her hard work, as well as, you know, she just needed somebody to tell, you know, what do I need to do, and she implemented it with excellence and was invited to come to Wesleyan University as part of the early admission cycle.
And that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Is like you're getting these kids, you're changing their profile. Like they go to high school and they could be straight A's, but colleges are looking to see, because you're on paper, they're looking to see if you're proficient. No matter if you're Spanish and you speak Spanish in your native language, they want to see that you're proficient. They want to see that you're a leader. They want to see that you are the student that's a change maker. Now, you mentioned traps. What other traps, if you don't mind sharing, that are out there that parents are overlooking, that they like, you know, my kid doesn't need it. My kid's an A student. But what other traps are there out there?
Yeah, so many of our traps are really rigor related. So let me give you a couple of scenarios.
Okay.
So frequently I hear about seniors, and there is a mom here. I don't know if she's still here, but there was a mom who mentioned that she has a senior child. So many of our seniors are advised to take very light curriculum. And so the rationale is that you've completed all the credits that you need to graduate from high school. Have an easy year, like enjoy your time. You know, you are a senior. That's a lie. That's the biggest lie. You know, we tell students all the time that if you are college bound, you have to be accelerating throughout your 4 years of high school. And quite frankly, the same logic applies to middle school, right? You have to be accelerating. Each year has to be harder and harder and harder.
Yeah.
Like, how silly is that for you to decelerate and slow down and enjoy a year of high school? Before you're going to be hit with, you know, the kind of academic requirements you've never seen before.
Right.
So that's a lie. That's a complete lie. Another thing is that many students tell us, well, you tell me about all of these AP classes, but what if I get a bad grade there, right? So let me stick to low-level classes, just have it easy and make sure I have an A.
Yeah.
That's a lie, again. You know, in the state of Delaware, for example, we have a very disturbing data point that keeps me up at night, that, 42% of our public school graduates are in need of remediation when they get to college. What does remediation mean? That means that you have to complete classes that are effectively high school level classes, but now you do it at a college education price point.
Yeah.
And it doesn't give you any credit towards graduation, increases your time in college, which is one of the red flags for staying in college and completing that journey. So you wanna get the best that you can while it's free. I mean, you are paying taxes to receive this education, and not have to pay out of pocket, right?
Right.
It's just silly. And so if the student is not taking advanced classes, they are much more at risk of having to have remediation than any other student. And from a college standpoint, colleges evaluate students in their context.
Yeah.
So if I'm a kid who goes to a school that offers honors and AP classes, and I choose to be in the basic level classes that are often called college preparatory, very misleading name, college preparatory. So they are very slow pace classes that don't complete the entire curriculum.
Right.
A college is going to look at you funny. They're going to be like, so were you afraid of, taking rigorous classes? And if so, then I worry you're not going to be ready to succeed on our campus. The job of an admission officer is to admit students who will have the likeliest chance of completing education on their campus. They are very much sorting or filtering for students who do not. There is no evidence that they're going to be able to succeed.
Wow. Wow. This is a lot of info. If you just tune in, I have Tatiana from one of the founders. Her husband is the other founder of Teen Sharp, that help inner city kids and kids of color to Ivy League colleges. I want to talk about, and real quick, I don't want to take all your time, because this is really, really interesting to me. And I appreciate you for coming on and sharing time and space with me.
Thank you for having me.
Rigor. You keep saying rigor. A lot of people don't understand what rigor is. What is rigor? Even one of the parents, I think it was Alleyne, that just said, rigorous. Like, what is rigor that these kids have to get? And shoot, some of these adults might need it as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So rigor refers to the amount of information that a child has to consume, right, digest and process, right? So rigorous classes are typically faster paced because there is more that their curriculum entails that they need to be able to cover. They are also requiring deeper usage of various skills that we want our children to develop. So that, your critical thinking and reasoning abilities, your quantitative thinking and whatnot, right? So rigorous classes would help a child grow as a writer. So your kid is not going to be the one not getting homework, not getting opportunities to read text and have to use the textual evidence to support viewpoints, produce research papers, and so on and so forth. So rigorous classes will keep your kid busy, right? Yeah. And at times overwhelmed, but that's life, right? And that's preparation for life. And hopefully it's around topics that are of interest to them. But when I say that so many of our kids lack access to those rigorous classes, a lot of times is very evident when we ask students to share with us samples of good writing that they've produced in 4 years in high school, or at least 3 years in high school, to share with the college, and the vast majority of our students will not be able to share that.
Wow.
They have small essays that they've written, and they would never have a piece of writing that they would say, like, wow, I'm really, really proud of this paper.
Right.
Or I've done some really deep research on this paper. Or I had to read, 10, 12, 15 texts to be able to synthesize them and produce this excellent piece of analytical writing. Our kids don't get those opportunities typically.
Right.
While, many affluent kids, that's what their education is.
Right.
And so that is why when they come to a college campus, they are ready to succeed on day one, and our kids find themselves like, oh my goodness, I have to write a 5-page paper. Like, what do I even say?
Right. Wow, and Teen Sharp is showing them and teaching them how to do that.
Yeah, so at Teen Sharp, for example, students in our Saturday program, they take college level classes that are taught by college professors. They're not getting credit for any of those. But what they are getting is essentially a rehearsal
Right.
of
Right.
a
Right.
college experience. And that's when they realize that my note-taking is terrible. I have no idea how to decipher what to write down on my paper, on my notepad when the professor is talking, or if I'm reading a piece of scholarly text,
Yeah.
like what is it? Like what are these words? Like
Right.
what do they even mean, right? When somebody asks me to come up with an argument, like what's an argument? Like where do I read the argument I should have?
Right.
you
Right.
know,
Yeah.
like, oh, do you want me to come with my own opinion?
Right.
But no, not just an opinion, an informed opinion. Well, what's that? What's the difference? So this is where you really get granular, and we are finding that so many of our kids are really struggling in those mock-up classes that we have them take.
Yeah.
And so imagine, so this is happening in a very safe environment where, we are coaching them through this and we are reflecting and whatnot. But that could have been, and very much is for so many students, their experience on day one in college.
Yeah.
So getting them in is just the beginning of the battle.
Right. Right.
Like making sure that they can succeed and they can graduate and they can truly take advantage of, this professional opportunity. We tell students all the time, college is a professional development opportunity. It feels like high school, it looks like high school, but it is not high school.
Right.
It's a professional development opportunity. And so many of the kids go through 4 years of education and they never catch that point, and they never have ability to really cultivate those skills that they were missing in their K through 12 education.
If you're a parent of a teenager, you definitely need to be a part of Teen Sharp. Like, this is amazing. I think this is going to be one of the best interviews that goes down in DETV history, because everyone with a child that's in high school right now can actually benefit off the information that you're giving them right now. Tatiana, again, and I also want to talk about, you got an event coming up, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah. So thank you so much. I really want to make sure I can plug for that. So besides the recruitment that is happening right now, and I mentioned earlier that we are currently recruiting students in grades 8 through 11 for our core program called College Access Ambassador Program. And in the state of Delaware, we are also recruiting students in grades 10 and 11 for the statewide program called Delaware Goes to College Academy. So that is going on right now, and you can find the application information on our website, www.teensharp.org. It's TEENSHARP.org. But besides that, this coming Saturday, we have an awesome event happening for Spanish-speaking families. So again, it's, if you're not Spanish speaking, you're not going to be able to benefit from it a whole lot.
Right.
So I will be sitting in the back and listening in,
Right.
trying to understand whatever I can. But for Spanish speaking families, that's an awesome opportunity to get information about college from college representatives, from students who have gone through the process. I strongly encourage for those of you who are listening in to please share information with your Spanish-speaking families.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if they have kids in middle school. It's never too early to start.
Right.
Have them come out, spend the morning with us. The event is from 8:30 to 12:30 this coming Saturday, March 10th, in the Community Education Building, which is at 1200 North French Street in Wilmington, Delaware. So Dia Universitario is what we are hosting this coming Saturday in Wilmington, Delaware, in the Community Education Building.
Tatiana, again, thank you so much. I know you got a family to get to, ready for this Nor'easter. So if you just tuned in, I'm going to post this on the DETV site. Tatiana, thank you so much. Please, anything you need from me, you got it. Damn, that's all I can say. Like this, you and your husband are amazing people. Make sure tonight you dust your cape off. You know what I mean? Your superhero cape. Yeah. And where do you see Teen Sharp in the next? Where do you see Teen Sharp in the future?
We see Teen Sharp as one of the primary solutions that there are to help students access the type of colleges that remain to be inaccessible to the students, but also as the key vehicle to change the way how leadership looks in this country. We need fresh ideas.
Yeah.
They need to come from those folks who have not had a chance to sit at the decision-making table.
Right.
And that will be our students. I truly believe that.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Tatiana, thank you so much.
Thank you, Ivan.
All right, you have a great night. Thanks for coming on. I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
All right. If you have any questions for Tatiana, feel free. And Tatiana, if you're still listening, put your contact info so people can in the I'm just so messed up with all this information that I got. And put your information below. DETVCH.com, business roll call, put the name of your business. I'm going to give you, look, I got 20 minutes, right? I'm going to give you 5 minutes to rant about your business. If you want to talk about your business, who you are and what you do, hit me up with a request right now, and we'll plug that. Other than that, get your kids involved. This is not just about going to college, but this is about being a leader. Team Sharp has definitely is showing that alone by the numbers, but their curriculum is crazy. Getting kids ready for college to think like leaders and to act like leaders and to participate as leaders. And you saw that the parents of Team Sharp actually came on and spoke about it highly while we was doing this interview. Again, Tatiana, thank you and your husband. Really, really appreciate you both for what you're doing in the community. I'm also gonna tag, bring Tatiana's TED Talk over to the DETV platform so you can see that as well, and share that. Information is everything. Education is everything. Feel free to just share it. Again, that was just extraordinary information. DETVCH.com, the only place in Delaware you can get 200% positive news 100% of the time. Cheryl, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. I hope you guys totally enjoyed tonight's conversation. If you enjoyed tonight's conversation, let me get a thumbs up real quick. I would love to see if you enjoyed it. Or even this, who do you want me to talk to next? I want to make sure that you get all the information that's out here. A lot of people are suffering because lack of information, and DETV was created to give people that certain people forgot about nothing but quality information and bringing people together and changing the world. DETVCH.com. Thank you for all the people that support me while I do this. I really, really appreciate you. Vargas wants to come on. I'm gonna bring Vargas on real quick, so he can talk about his business. Thank you so much, you guys. I really, really appreciate you. Rodney, my man, appreciate you, bro. Bring in Willie Vargas and Willie Vargas Photography on a 5-minute rant. If you want to talk about your business for 5 minutes, you got 5 minutes. Ready? Go. What's up, man? What's going on, Vargas? How's everything, bro?
We use a video, right?
We say?
My first time I used a video.
And how long have you had your phone? Exactly.
Not with phones, man.
Well, so what do you think about the conversation that I had with Tatiana?
Oh, like I told you earlier, man. I wish I knew about that 3 years ago.
Right.
That might have helped.
And your girl's in college now, right?
They're in New York.
Okay. All right. Yeah. It might not be too late. I don't know. You have to check with Tatiana. So what's the name of your business and what do you do, Willie? And how can people get in contact with you? You got 3.5 minutes now, bro.
Well, the name of the business is Willie Vargas Photography. As you personally know already, I do portraits, weddings, headshots, quinceañeras.
And you're fabulous with it. I learned a lot from you.
Oh, thank you.
You like the lighting, one of the lighting geniuses that will tell you, like, you have photographers that just go point and shoot, and then you got Willie Vargas. Willie Vargas will actually sit there and like, if you're a newbie to the game, he will definitely sit there with you and tell you, hey, this is what you do, this is why you do it, and this is why it works. And it's dope. I love it. I love it shooting with you every time I go out. And you said you do quinceañeras? How do you say it?
Quinceañeras.
Quinceañeras.
I don't know.
And what you say?
I guess is how you English.
Antoinette Blake just came in. We gotta give a shout out to Antoinette Blake, DelawareBlogger.com. Make sure you check her out. So what you got going on now, Vargas? Any big projects you're working on?
Not right now. Just trying to get things scheduled out.
Okay.
For the remainder of the month.
Okay.
And I still shooting for myself personally as well. I was out tonight with Julio.
Okay.
So we was out. We was trying to get a model for tonight, but that didn't work out. So
yeah, it happens like that sometimes. Sometimes you got to throw Julio in a 3-piece and tell him to do his damn thing. You know what I mean? Shout out to my man Julio. And let's get together. We got a photo walk that I'm going to put together right now. So me and Andre are working on that behind the scenes, but we'll definitely make sure we get together.
definitely.
That's what I was going to tell you. Oh, give me your contact info, Willie.
Easiest way is just WillieVargasPhotography.com. If that's too long for you, just type in WillieV.com or Willie Vargas. It'll all go to the same site.
We said Willie V. You sound like a 1940 porn star, Willie V. Yeah, hey, contact Willie V, baby. No, I'm just messing. Yo,
name, so Willie Vargas Photography.
Willie Vargas Photography. Make sure you check him out. Willie, I appreciate you, bro. I got to get to the next person. I love you, man. Thanks for everything, bro.
Take care.
All right, my man. Willie Vargas Photography. Make sure you check Willie out. Willie's an amazing photographer, as you can see. And I don't have a problem telling people where I learned from or how I learned. I learned a lot from Willie. Willie's a dynamite dude. Willie Saquon, Tim Fontaine, Lindsay Tucker. I learned a lot from them guys. And those guys are really the reason why I do what I do, because they show me how to do it. So I appreciate you guys. And my main man, Andre, right there. Learned a lot from the guys. And if I forgot you, sorry about that. Blame it on my mind, not my heart. Charge it to my mind, not my heart. DETVCH.com. I'll give you the 5-minute rant. You got 5 minutes to talk about your business. Let's go. He said get low. Hashtag get low. I am just blown away with all the information that we got from Tatiana. That was amazing. And it might be my time to get out of here. Since everyone is silent right now, I'm going to take this opportunity to go and get some work done and turn around and all that good stuff. DETVCH.com. It is your main man, Big I. I appreciate you. I love you. But most of all, what I need you to do when we hang up when we stop this conversation is to go love on somebody. Life is too short. Do not take people for granted. Do not take the ones that love you for granted, because you might wake up and they might be gone. All right, this is Ivan. I love you. Namaste. And I appreciate you, and keep doing what you're doing. DETVCH.com. But most of all, if you want to sign up, I'm going to put to DETV, I'm going to put the, wait a minute. I'm going to put it right here. Make sure you sign up to see what's going on so you can stay connected to what we do here in the community and around the world. And again, hey, Antoinette, do you want to come on for a minute to talk about the Delaware blogger and what you're doing? I could give you 5 minutes if you're all right with that, and social media management. Just hit me with a request real quick, and I'll bring you right on in. That way you can talk about it. Would love to I love showing people other people and what other people are doing. I really, really enjoy that and really appreciate it. It's definitely dope. All right, cool. Hit me with a request, Antoinette, so I can bring you on real quick. DETVCH.com. Here she go, the Delaware blogger. The Delaware blogger, Antoinette and I, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say we actually started around about the same time, and she's definitely been doing her thing, and I give her a crazy shout out to what she's doing. She's a teacher, educator when it comes to social media management, and she blogs. What isn't to love about that? You gotta love that. Just wait for her to come on right now. DETVCH.com. Make sure that you sign up and be a part of the new movement of Business Roll Call. We're gonna do some crazy things. We're gonna do some amazing things, and definitely want you to be a part of it. And that's way. And also, when you sign up, you're registered to win a free DETV Business Roll Call T-shirt. All right. Let me see if this is the T-shirt. I think I have one. No, this is not the T-shirt. This is the Wakanda Forever T-shirt. All right. We do everything in the basement. We got a whole studio in the basement. On this side is my T-shirt making machine. On this side is the printers. And as you can see, we got the two 42-inch monitors behind, and also the Mac. They got crazy stuff on it. So this is my lab where I get stuff done. I would cuss, but your kids probably be watching right now. So DETVCH.com. Antoinette, send me another request. I don't know what happened. I was trying to bring you in. Let me see. Boom. I'm gonna do it. There we go. Business roll call, my man Leo Melick. Appreciate you, bro. Calvin Pritchett, thanks for coming in and watching. Appreciate you. I hope that you help me with this setup, Leo. My man. I hope you got something out of speaking to Tatiana tonight. There she go. There she go. There she
Working hard on my blog.
There she go. Look, let me introduce everyone to Antoinette Blake, Delaware blogger. And Antoinette, we started around about the same time, didn't we?
Actually, I think I might have started before you, but we met around, we were doing something with Demia. Remember, it was Sweet Fran Chan's event at the Delaware's Children Museum?
Yes. Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, that's where we met. Yeah, I remember that. You know, people that make impressions in your life, you never forget it.
See, that's why I love you. That's why I love you. So Antoinette, tell people who you are and what you do.
Oh, I am Antoinette Blake, the DE Diva, aka the Delaware blogger, and I have been blogging since about 2011. I work with individuals, small business owners, sidepreneurs, entrepreneurs, side hustlers to make sure that not only are they on the right social media platform, but they are engaging with their targeted market audience.
Wow.
And you know, that's what I enjoy doing, but more so, I like educating. You know, if I teach you how to fish, you go out there and you do what you need to do.
Right.
But I love being in front of people. I love blogging. I love everything about Delaware, what's happening. I'm so proud of you and Willie. You know, it's a great life. I mean, life is good, and it doesn't matter how old you are. You got to get out there, and if it's your passion, oh man, you're going to be successful, and that's why I'm so proud of you guys.
Oh, I appreciate you, Antoinette. How did you get blogging? How'd you get started?
I started blogging before it was really popular. It was actually a way to fill a void after the death of my grandma.
Mm-hmm.
And it started out Fashion and Fun after 50. And I was just writing. And if you remember back when Facebook started back in 2005, it was 2 years later that I didn't even join MySpace, believe it or not. But I wanted to connect with others that were into a deal.
Right.
Oh,
hey, Antoinette, hold on 1 sec. Your audio dropped out. There you go.
Can you hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Okay, let me
bring
this here. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, people.
Can you hear me now?
Yep, we hear you.
Okay, I'm working at the same time. All right, so I actually started blogging as a way to connect with women over the age of 50. So that's what DE Diva Deals was, Fashion and Fun after 50.
Okay.
And so you know, it was a way to fill a void.
Okay.
But as an educator by trade, I love teaching.
Right.
And I was discovered by Ronnie Cohen at the Money School of Delaware.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And she brought me in to teach, you know, others how to blog, how to monetize, because there's money to be earned with a blog. So I literally started teaching it.
Right.
And here we are now. I'm down at Del Tech now teaching it, no longer free, but I'm still teaching it.
Right, right.
But blogging is a great way to connect. And I tell business owners now, especially with the changes in the social media platforms, with the algorithms changing, and businesses need to connect, what I say, in an H to H level, human to human.
Right.
You know, we have to connect from here, because I'm not going to buy from you simply due to the fact that you have a product or service. I have to like you before I buy from you.
Yeah.
So that's what I teach now. I teach business owners, you know, solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, side hustlers, any and everybody that needs to connect with their audience. And
right.
C to B, consumer to business. It's no longer B2B.
Right.
It's no longer B2C. It's consumer to business, C to B. So that's what I enjoy. That's what I do. I've been, you know, teaching now for many years. And if there's any organizations out there that needs my expertise to come out and talk to them, whether you're a lawyer, a doctor, you know, an educator, whatever it is, feel free. info@ablake enterprises, hit me up.
Can anybody blog, Antoinette?
Yes. Anyone and everyone can blog, but I tell people not anyone and everyone should blog. You've got to test the waters, because it's not easy.
Right.
This is not easy. I'm working on blog posts now.
Yeah, it's work.
Oh yeah.
And see, my thing is, I don't like to say what I am not. I am stronger in video than writing, and I don't have a problem saying that. That's why everything that I put out is a video. You know, I'll bullet point something like what I want to talk about, and that's my vlog. Like everything that you see on DETV is a vlog. Everything that I see you, not everything that I see you do, but I see your strength is in the writing part. And what advice would you give someone that they say, you know what, I'm kind of scared to blog because I'm not a writer. You know, I want to, but I'm scared. What advice would you give someone that's scared to blog because they don't have the certain skills?
Right. Well, you have to enjoy writing, and you have to know how to write first and foremost. You don't have to be a Shakespearean author,
Right.
but you have to, you have to enjoy writing. Trust and believe.
Right.
You vlog, I vlog. I'm more comfortable writing. You're
Right.
more comfortable on television, but it's not that that we can't do both.
Right.
But my strength is in writing. My husband will tell you that. My sons will tell you that. Mom, mother, she knows how to write. That's just my strength. So just because you can't write, it all depends on your niche. If you want to be an inspirational blogger,
Mm-hmm.
and you just want to quote scriptures from the Holy Bible, from the Quran, whatever it is, you can do that.
There's an audience for that.
There is an audience for that.
Right.
There's an audience that loves nothing but sunsets. So you can take pictures of sunsets
You're absolutely,
and write a sentence.
You're absolutely.
You know, I follow bloggers just because they have the cutest dog that does the dumbest tricks, and they just write something about it. And I just love that because it touches my heart.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be strong, but you have to be committed in writing. I mean, you don't have to be strong in writing, but you have to be committed to blogging, because once you create a community,
right.
People are going to look for you.
See,
so you can't leave them hanging. You can't leave them hanging.
I love talking. I love talking to you and Latoya Hart. Latoya just said, speak your thoughts into a recorder and get someone else to write it for you, to rewrite it for you if you're not a writer.
Yes.
I totally agree with it. And so I got Latoya on this hand that's telling people how to get money, through SEO. I got you on this hand. On the other hand, like, no, there's an audience out there for anyone. Like you said, like if you like sunsets, dang blasted, just take a picture of a sunset and write a caption underneath. And that's what I started doing, just writing. Saquon Stimson, shout out to Saquon Stimson, who taught me that part. Like, just put a caption. It's definitely how you caption something. And then you can just go into it. You just go into it. Some of the things that you blog about, like what are you working on? What blog are you working on right now?
Right now, I'm working on the blog for Friday. I blog Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I actually kept Fridays open because I attended the ribbon cutting of the Main Event Entertainment Center.
Right. Oh.
This place was awesome. You need to take Maddie. You and Maddie need to go zip lining. Y'all need to go. This place is awesome. It just opened up down in the fashion district by the Christiana Mall.
Yeah.
And so, so as a member, as an ambassador for Newcastle County, I actually went for the ribbon cutting. Right. And it was amazing. So I'm writing about that now. Okay. And so that'll be out on Friday. Yeah, that'll be out on Friday.
What other advice would you give a new blogger?
Well, actually, it's funny that you mentioned that because I had a consultation earlier with someone that wants to start a blog. And I also always tell you, if you remember the three things, your 3 C's, you've got your content, your consistency, and your communities.
Don't start nothing. Don't start nothing because look, I said 5 minutes. Don't turn this into an hour and a half. Don't start it.
No, you got to pay me for an hour and a half. Content, listen, I'm going to leave you with this.
All right.
Content is king, but let your customers wear the crown.
Bam, I like that. You said something earlier, like, Iv, it's work. It is work. It is work. Being on schedule, creating content, and then being consistent with the content. That is something that, like, because, and if you don't mind, just touch real quick on how important it is to be consistent with it.
Consistency. I use this example. Say, for example, you and I, you're following me, I'm following you, or we're neighbors. And every Saturday, I come to your house and I knock on the door and we have a cup of coffee and we chat.
Right.
So the first Saturday we get together, we have a cup of coffee, we chat. Next Saturday, I go to your house, I knock on the door, you don't answer. The third weekend, I go to your house, I knock on the door, there's no answer. The fourth time, I'm not knocking. I'm going someplace else because you're not consistent.
Yeah. We're creatures of habits.
Yes.
Yeah, we're creatures
If
of habits.
I'm writing,
Yeah.
if I'm writing a blog post and my readers are following me, then I have to be consistent in my postings.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're going to go someplace else.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not the only game in town. I'm not the only game in town.
And I know that's right. I really appreciate that. Antoine, I'm not going to keep you because you probably got the meter running on me right now.
Yeah, look at this. I look terrible. Had I known you wanted me on, I would have did my face or something.
Let me tell you something. This is a part of the grind right here. And I was talking to Latoya last night. I was talking to Latoya last night. Like, she's like, I have my hair. I'm like, Greg, you see my hair? Like, look, right now, this is the hustle. This right here is the hustle. This is the grind.
I know, right? Right. Look.
Well, hey, welcome to be. The Toya said, Ivan got me yesterday. Welcome to be an entrepreneur. That's what it's all about. Look, I'm not going to take you.
Look. This will keep me going for another couple of hours. I got to go fill this up. Thank you, Ivan, so very much.
Thank you so much. Look. Ernest Hemingway said, "Drink." What did he say? Drink sober. No, write sober, edit drunk. I think that's what Hemingway said. So you on your path. Go ahead and get your glass of wine, girl. I appreciate you.
Thank you, Ivan.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Yo, it's your main man, Big Ive. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. DETVCH.com. Yo, make sure you check Color of Life Photography out. Make sure you check out allhiphop.com. Make sure you check out DETV. Make sure you check out Teen Sharp and DelawareBlogger.com. It's your main man, Big Ive, talking to Talents at DETVCH.com. I'm signing out because I got stuff to do.